Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is your host Pankaj, and today's video, let's talk about a fragrance from Armaf House called Armaf Nishud. So before that, thanks a lot to all of the people who have showed love so far, have subscribed my channel, viewed that, and also clicked on the like button. This means a lot to me, and I will request to show the same love and support in future as well, because this gives me a lot of motivation and understanding that you guys are liking the video, the content, and also you want to have more of it. So thank you so much for subscribing so far, and keep the love ongoing with the channel and for the fragrances. So I saw on YouTube there were various reviews available, and I never purchased this fragrance from a review point of view. It was just for my own collection, but there was a subtle difference which I noticed in the reviews which were provided and something which I have. So I just wanted to, for that sake, I wanted you people to know that yes, there is something difference in the Armaf Nishud which I have. Okay, so let's start with the box presentation as usual, and this is how the Armaf Niche Oud box looks like. Okay, so the Armaf, they have their normal perfumes, they have the Lux line, and they have the niche line. Okay, so that is how the niche is their premium lining offering, I would say, from for fragrances. So this is part of that niche line, I would say, and there are like eight other fragrances. There is black onyx, platinum, gold, and some purple, and some other few fragrances also. Like eight are there. I'm not very aware of all of them, but more often I have seen is Nishud, black onyx, and platinum. Those are the three which are the flagships for from this line. Okay, so this is how the black box looks like. It is completely black. Okay, it has this the logo, I would say, not logo, there is a design of F. It's ARMAF. That F is carried over across. If that F you can see on the Armaf logo as well here, if I'm not sure. Okay, so this circle, it's completely has F. Okay, so Armaf Niche Oud, it stays here, it says EDP. Okay guys, this is what triggered me to give this review. All the other reviewers so far I have seen on YouTube have the EDT version, and this what I have is a EDP version. So I am not very sure what is the difference which they have done in that EDT and EDP, but I'll share what I am getting thoughts from this EDP version. So it's an EDP version. It is a 90 ml. So you guys you can understand this is some kind of a niche offering from the house. So they are not providing 100 ml. So that's just to differentiate from the other fragrances. This is 90 ml offering for niche, and this is across 90 ml. This is the only quantity, or this is the only size which comes for the niche line. So up top you have the silver logo Armaf. It has that F branding going on across everywhere. Runs out all the sides of the box. Here they have this glossy label. Okay, this is with the bronze color of a lining which is in between. So this gives it a kind of a premium feeling. This black and golden, these are all a classy combination. So that is what they have started presentation, because this is very much gels up with the actual scent. So I'll talk about it in some time. So here it says all the description. Up top you have logo, side of the boxes is plain, back is again having that Sterling Perfumes name. Here it has the ingredients. At the base you have the batch code and the manufacturing, and mine is from UAE 2020 February. Yes guys, this is a very latest batch. So unlike the other fragrances, I believe this came in 2014. I am not sure about the month, but 2014 it is. And moreover, all the reviewers had the EDT version, and this is only EDP version. Okay, so this is more about the box. Now let's talk about what's inside the box. So inside the box, it is very much plain. It has nothing. It has this box to be present here. Okay, this box sits like this. So when you open, you get this Armaf logo here as well. So you can see the kind of attention, the detailing they have given here. So this box comes out like this, and here you see it has a Armaf niche with the sticker. This is stitching actually. It's not leather. It is Rexine. So this is all velvet covered across all. It's a cylindrical shape box. So it looks very good, gives a premium feel to to the bottle, to the packaging. And up top you again have the Armaf logo. Yes, here it is. And down at the base it has, this is something which I got impressed, looks very elegant. This looks like very premium in the presentation. So here the box is simple, it is very good, and here it opens like this. uh, Inside also it is having a velvet finish, so there is nothing different here. And here is the base where the fragrance bottle, the bottle sits. I'll show you in a while. So now let me show you the bottle. This is how the bottle looks like, guys. This is an amazing juice color. Okay, this is really amazing bottle as well. Okay, let's start with the presentation for bottle. Okay, so up top you have that Armaf logo. This is a bronze color cap, and it is plastic. Okay, so here it says Armaf Niche Oud. The base you will get the 90 ml made in UAE and the batch code. And this is a heavy, not very heavy, but it's a very good base at the of glass here. And the bottle is very good when you feel it in your hand. This looks very what's a premium, it gives you a premium feeling. Then when you open this, Armaf has not stopped here. If you see inside also, the Armaf logo they have carved it here. Yes, okay, and the F logo runs around across the perimeter of this. Okay, so this is how they have paid attention to the detailing. So this is a black sprayer which they have used. This is unlike the sprayers which are present in the other Armaf bottles so far I have seen. So this is a good sprayer. It gives a good amount of juice as well as covers a lot of area. I'll show you how the sprayer is. Okay, so you see the juice goes like to the long way, and it covers a lot of area. So this is the caps. I'm getting it. So this cap, you heard the sound. It snug fits, and it is very safe to even lift it from the cap as well. It is safe. So I'll put it here, and yes. So next, let's talk about the juice now. And just to share with you, there is another fragrance which I reviewed earlier. It is Mocha Wood. If you see, the both of them have the same juice color. It reminds me of that, but they are completely different DNA. They are not even close. This is my scent of the day. If you guys have missed the review about this, then check out the link above. Okay, this is Mocha Wood from Fragrance World. Okay, so now talking about fragrance. So what this, since it is a very old fragrance from 2014, so, and it is a very well known fragrance as well. You can find it on Fragrantica. So the official note breakdown is like caraway, bergamot, sage, spicy notes at top. The heart has cedar, iris, and some black pepper, and the base has amber, vanilla, leather, and patchouli. This is what the official note breakdown is. For me, I would say this is, to just to define in one line, this is a warm, woody and spicy fragrance. Okay, this is the top line. Now I'll get in detail of this, so what I'm getting from it. So initially, if I talk about the top notes are majorly I'm getting the caraway. What it is giving in this initial is a sweet spicy blast, and that is because I guess the caraway has that kind of that effect, as well as bergamot is there, and some spicy notes. So the spicy note and the citrusy note, they blend in the top note, and they are the first one to be detected. Along with that, one important thing that I have read out the notes for you. You haven't heard any oud. Yes, guys, there is no oud present here. Okay, there is, that is at least not officially, but the whole composition, it gives a certain kind of effect that oud is there. So you will find oud initially. Yes, you will feel like there is oud, and it will come out to you, and it goes at the backstage soon, like after 5-10 minutes. It will go at the background and stays there for a long time. And in the heart, as I said, it has iris. So that iris, because of that iris, it gets that powdery effect. Okay, so it has that powdery effect, and also some kind of woody because of cedar. So as I mentioned, this is a spicy and woody fragrance. So it has that wood from cedar and spicy notes from your black pepper, which they say it is present in the heart note. Personally, I have not I'm not getting any black pepper, but I guess that is blended with the spicy notes which is present in the top notes. So that is why it is not differentiated or coming out as an altogether a different note or a individual note. And I have dry down. Okay, dry down is moreover what the scent is actually about. Okay, you see the juice color, it is amber, so it is very prominent to have that amber note after half an hour. So it is has amber, it has vanilla, and it has leather as well. Okay, so that leather, the presence of leather at the base gives this a heaviness. Also, this is becomes a bit dark, not very dark as compared to other oud fragrances which I have, but a bit dark. So dark and bit heavy as well. Okay, one thing also worth mentioning here is in the initial spray, you will get some kind of a medicinal, a syrupy smelling. Okay, a syrupy smell. So that is very for very less amount of time. So don't get afraid of that. But yes, it gives a bit medicinal smell for me at least. Okay. So at the end, this goes towards sweetness from that vanilla and that amber and leather. That is what the base combines of. And after say half an hour, and that is what you will get throughout the life of the fragrance on your skin or on your clothes. This is not a very a casual perfume again. Okay, as the name says, as the bottle, the juice color. This is very classy. It's very elegant. Decorated scent. This is more suitable for formal attires completely, I would say. By formal attire, what I mean is if you are wearing a tuxedo, a suit, a tie, that kind of thing, and you are going to a formal event, this is not a scent which you like to pull out over a t-shirt or a sleeveless or flip-flops or on your 3/4. This is not very casual. This is not like you can just pick it up and use it. This is more of a perfume which you will like to dress up properly, because that is what it is going to gel up with the attire and your personality at the time. So this is just my understanding. You can anytime pull any fragrance with any of your attire of your own choice. So I would not suggest to it is as a gym fragrance, not as gym fragrance. This is, you can go for an office, meetings, presentations, and parties, wedding parties like that. And you can use it also even in clubbing. That is going to not going to give you a bad thing. But only thing is, don't expect much compliment from this. Okay, this is not like those kind of modern DNAs which are compliment gone that way. Okay, this is you are going to get compliment from those people who have that level of sensitivity towards fragrances, or have their matured noses toward these kind of fragrances. Those people may come to you and may compliment you, but not that, it is not that crowd pleaser that everybody in the room is going to come at you and give you compliments. Okay, so don't expect much from that point of view. Okay, but yes, if you love it, I will prefer, if you love it, then forget about the compliments. If you are happy wearing that, any fragrance for that matter, and forget about the compliments. Compliments is secondary for me. For me, the primary thing is I should be happy and confident when I'm wearing a fragrance. So this is unisex. Okay, this is unisex, and I would say yes, it is a kind of unisex. I adhere to what the identity is for it. For the women who are like at a higher position, who have that bossy thing, that they can use it. Okay, now coming to the performance of this, it is not going to offend anybody. It is not that beast mode, and it is not going to choke anybody. Say for half to 1 hour, it is having 3 feet of projection, 3 to 4 feet. That is good. I would say it is not bad, 3 to 4 feet. And after that, it comes close to your skin and remains there for at least 6 to 7 hours. That is what I am getting. 6 to 7 hours without any kind of headache, without any kind of efforts or respray. Sillage is also good. You are going to smell this across whenever you're walking around. You can even smell, and so you can understand it is going to linger in the air properly. So season for this is not, I would say, any sunny day or any day where it is warm outside. I'll prefer it for cooler evenings, for the temperature 25 or below that again. And when it is cooler evening, it is breezy, it is airy. And when it is winter, winter. For winter it is the best. It has that warm and that woody fragrance that is going to keep you, very much uplifted, your mood throughout the day or throughout the evening. That kind of feel, that kind of effect this has. Okay, now coming to the number of sprays. So guys, this is where I like to highlight one thing. Don't go heavy on the trigger. Okay, if you want to, loved by other people after you're wearing this, or even if you want to love yourself after wearing, don't go beyond 4 sprays. 4 sprays is apt, I would say. Okay, you should know how to wear and how much to wear, both things. Okay, how to wear is you have to apply one here, one stroke here, one at the back of your neck. That is good enough. But still, if you are an enthusiast, if you want to be like the beast in the room, in the office, or anywhere, just one more spray, maybe on your chest, inside the shirt, or over your shirt. That will be enough. So 3, max to max 4, that is what it is. Don't go beyond that. You're not going to get that effect which is it is meant for. As I said, it is a very decorated, it is a very sober scent. So you will dilute it if you are going to, put it that way. For this, I would say less is more. What we say for such kind of fragrances, less is more. The less you apply it, the more you are going to love it, the more you are going to get loved, get compliments, if any. Okay, so put it, since I showed you the sprayer, one thing I noticed that put it for a bit away from yourself and then spray. Okay, what happens, it will cover more of the area on your clothes. Okay, this is going to give you a good area for projection as well, and even to sniff you. So this is going to make you a circle around you, a semicircle, which you will get smell. And if you put it very close, up close, it is not going to help. I have not suggested you to put it behind the ears. So don't put it here on your clothes. I have not getting much performance on skin, but clothes, yes. So I'll prefer to use it on clothes. Lastly, don't buy it blindly. This is not the kind of perfume which everybody would love. So I would suggest, if it is possible, to take a sniff somewhere. And if you are into heavy leather and warm spicy kind of fragrances, then this is a good choice. This will not cost you more than $15 to $20. Yes guys, that is how the cheap is. So cheap is not the word I've said, I would say affordable. So guys, give it a try, and I hope I was able to cover all the perspective about this perfume. And if I have left something, or if you have any query, just mention that in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Till the next video, stay tuned. Thank you so much.